stops. You give us 22 minutes. We'll be
All right, everybody, welcome back. I am Stefan, and that is the lovely Beatles with a count off the 1, 2, 3, 4. It is Artists on Record. It is August 22nd, and you are still beautiful. Thank you very much. Hello, friends. We got some coffee in my Loretta Lynn cup right there, and from Hurricane Mills, Tennessee. And I'm also sporting my I Love Ringo button, which I got in Liverpool at Ringo's house. And we'll talk about that later. But what's the news? What's going on? Come on, bro. Zak Starkey's in the news. Calling out Axl Rose on Instagram. That's what's going on this morning. And let's talk about it right now. If it's your first time here, post your comments, subscribe, hit the notifications button when we go live so you're with me. And let me put some shades on for you guys so I feel like a proper rock star. Maybe I'll have to take it off when I read everything. But in the meantime, we got a lot of great giveaways. I'm giving away a great book, Ozzy 75. So if you help me get to 30,000 subscribers, you can win it. But I'm also giving another one. Since we're talking about Guns N' Roses, I'm giving out $2 when we get to 30,000. I'm going to give out this Guns N' Roses book right here from Martin Popoff. So what you got to do is links, how to enter will be in our description. So after here, go head on down there. You can win this beautiful book from about Guns N' Roses, 40 years. Beautiful book, great pictures. I will send it to you. Once I get to 30,000, I will call out your name on a live show, and you will win this beautiful Guns N' Roses book. Mr. Axl Rose / Duff, Steven Adler, and Izzy Stradlin, and all the new guys. Okay, so what's going on? Zak Starkey, son of Ringo Starr, is calling out Axl Rose on Instagram. Back in February, I don't know if you remember this, but they had a band. They were helping to raise money for a good cause right here. Zak was putting together an unreleased cover of T-Rex, Mark Bolan, the song Children of the Revolution. It was featuring his father, Ringo, and it had Guns N' Roses' Axl Rose. It had Slash involved. Duff was also there, McKagan, and Elton John. I believe Zak shared the track back in February, and it went largely unnoticed after, Zak got fired from The Who. That's what happened. Yeah, it went unnoticed. I guess the Who's news with Zak in, Zak out, it took over the matter. But anyway, Zak was featuring a clip on his Instagram, and the song tells the story of a young cancer victim he shared to promote the Teenage Cancer Trust. And he captioned the video with a message: come on, amazing people, let's get the record out and helping these teenagers who, as musicians, we rely on so much. If we wait much longer, some of these brave young people may not have enough time to hear it. This is the first half, then it gets wild. Everything generated by this record and other artists. So it goes to teenage cancer if it gets released, which depends totally on the amazing musicians and people giving us the green light for this great cause. And that is a great cause. All righty. Put this book down for a second. So anyway, it's a beautiful cause. But today on Instagram, apparently there's some issues. I don't know the exact story, but this is what I do know. Let's go to the screen right here. Bam. So this morning, Zak Starkey wrote to Axl: Dear Axl Rose, please give me my master of this track back. Me and spent 3 years making this Bolan tribute for teen cancer. And without the master of Children of the Revolution, which my dad and I arranged to include modulating section for Slash guitar, another for Duff bass solo, and plenty of room for Elton before you asked if you could sing it. It's a drag that the record is on the shelf, as Christie's have advised it could generate $2 million for teen cancer. Raise $2 million for teen cancer. And he goes on, come on, bro. And with a very, very touching clip of a young child. Alrighty. Your thoughts, everybody. Post it down below. Here's a video of the Instagram post right here. Check it out.
Those who make peaceful revolution impossible. Revolution inevitable.
And you can hear some of the song right there. Okay, I don't want to get copyright, but there's Elton John in the video. There's the message that Zach put there, and you can see Mark Bolan right there on the keyboard. Pretty cool. It actually sounds really cool. Now you guys want to hear this, don't you? Listen. Axl sounds really good on this, everybody. Very cool. Beautiful tribute to T-Rex, Mark Bolan, and T-Rex, Mark Bolan's children, and his wife, Roland and Gloria. It's a beautiful tribute with an amazing, amazing cause. And if it could generate $2 million for teen cancer, man, we sure need it. So, Axl, if you're watching this, whatever the situation is, you sound amazing. The song's a great cause. Let's get it the F out there. Beautiful. Anthem sounded. How great was Mark Bolan as a songwriter? Amazing. Matter of fact, let me tell you something. Guns N' Roses never sounded better. I know nobody stays the same and people change and grow older, but he had a little T-Rex to GNR. Massive. And that's rock and roll for a good cause. That's the news right now, everybody. But anyway, I wanted to share this with you guys, and hopefully Zach, Axl, they could release this beautiful, beautiful music together. Teenage Cancer Trust. It's a good cause. Make it happen. Beautiful. Okay. So that's what's going on right now, everybody. In other news, we got other news, but who's here? Anybody here chatting with me? All right. In other news, guess who's in the news this morning as well? I'll drink my coffee, shares with you. One of my favorite artists is in the news. And his son is a great talent. He has a band called Kill the Robot. So I'm going to put links to Kill the Robot. I want you to check out his band, Stephen Gibb. But in the news right now, I just saw this and I got to share it with you. You know why? Because I love this man. I got to meet him for 2 hot seconds, and you could see that episode where he walks while I'm talking to his son, Steven, and he walks in the background. He gave me a wave. Maybe one day, Steven, can we get your dad on my show? I beg of you, for the love of God. Give me 10 seconds of your father's time. He's a busy man, but 10 seconds. And if he hates me, get the hell out. But Mr. Sir Barry Gibb's in the news right now. I was just reading an article on parade.com. And they were talking about this legend right here, 70s icon Barry Gibb, haunted by glittering disco past. I don't think there's anything to be haunted by, because the Bee Gees is as big as the Beatles, equally to me. The music that they have given us, along with the Beatles, Barry Gibb is a genius of songwriters, up there with Lennon and McCartney, a genius. Right here, there's an article by Lucille that wrote this, and she has this article. If I could close this out and see what Barry says over here. Despite a career that spans more than 6 decades in many different genres of music, Barry Gibb is forever tied to the glittering disco era of the 70s. I don't think he's tied to it. I think he reinvented it, and Barry Gibb made disco cooler. Think about the Bee Gees, all the different just eras they did. They went with the times, and each time the music got better and better. And they're from Manchester, another great band from Manchester. The original, before Oasis, The Bee Gees. The Bee Gees, one of my favorites. Okay. Well, anyway, let's get back to this article. She writes, disco defined by freedom, dancing, self-expression, and Gibb remains linked to that era. His connection to the 1977 hit film Saturday Night Fever. The musician reflected on the music he helped create, and she goes on. It was an interview for Classic Pop magazine, I believe, right now. Let me go through this. And Barry goes, even now, whenever I do any press, there is rarely a picture of me. It's always the three of us in white or gold suits. I want to say, Jesus, that was 40 years ago, he explained. And you know what? And that's why I put a picture of Barry right up there. This is the man. He wrote all these great songs for us. Barry goes, look at how the Beatles used to dress, or Michael Jackson. Look at the giant shorts today. It's all part of culture, Gibb added. We were that passing phase when everything was lighthearted, plaid pants, although personally, I think Robin Gibb's flares were bigger than mine. He makes a joke, he adds in there. Barry's influence as a songwriter comes in second to that of John Lennon and Paul McCartney. The Kennedy Center honors, which he was awarded in 2023, cites both the Guinness World Records and Billboard, which list him as one of the most successful, popular songwriters of all time. Damn right. Man's a legend. Barry, please give me 5 seconds. 5 seconds. Yeah, let me put a picture of Barry. He's better looking than me. However, despite the Bee Gees' success before 77, we forget all the great songs they have. And I'm going to shout it out right now. To Love Somebody from 1967. The year I was born, Barry. Come on. We could talk about that. It's a beautiful year. Some of love. To Love Somebody. And look what love did. It made me a YouTube sensation. Okay. Massachusetts in 67. Words in 1968. Which Elvis Presley even covered. The King covered your music. You're a god. I hail you, Barry Gibb. I love you. I got to get a message to you. 1968, 1st of May, 69. Lonely Days, beautiful song, 1970. How Can You Mend a Broken Heart, 1971. Run to Me, 72. The brothers' career, it was just great, excellent. And then it went to a little of a halt, but they came out again with Saturday Night Fever, and so on and so on and so on, and wrote for many legends. Dolly Parton, Kenny Rogers, just so many great songs. Anyway, there's an article. Barry, if anybody does interviews on Barry, post a picture of Barry. Give the guy some love. He's a legend. He's an icon. And you know what? He's still with us today. So kiss his ass as I am kissing his ass, because Barry, you deserve all the love you get. And Steven, for the love of God, please, 10 minutes of your dad's time. Show him this face. When I was 10, I wanted to be a Bee Gee. I actually thought I was. I used to sing in my room and practice and imitate that I was a Bee Gee. Only problem is, if your dad would have heard me, I probably would have made the cut. But in my mind, I was a Bee Gee. So, Barry, thank you for letting me in the band in my little head. This is a message to Barry Gibb. I love you, and you're the best. Rock and roll, man. Best songwriter ever, next to the Beatles. Okay, that's the news now that we have here. Alrighty, Axl, come on. It's a good cause. Let's work it out. Until then, everybody, I am Stefan. You guys are all beautiful. And you keep rocking too, my friend. Thank you for being here. Everybody else, I'm going to be doing some live on location vlogs. We went to Paul McCartney's home. I'm going to take you inside that. Wait till you see that one. We went into John Lennon's home. You're going to really like that. Wait till you see that. I'm going to take you to a trip to Liverpool. And I'm going to take you to Strawberry Fields. All right. In the meantime, keep that notifications tab open. Whenever there's breaking news, I'll bring it to you. And make sure you subscribe and help me get to 30,000 so I could send you this book. I'll be calling your name out. Go into the descriptions down below. And Barry, come on the show. I love you. I'll even give you my Ringo I love Ringo button if that's what it takes. Until then, everybody, click here and here for our next episode. Remember, who loves you, baby? We do. That's the news today. We'll catch you all later. Get out of here, crazy kids. Bam.